The European Commission plans to submit counter tariffs on 93 billion euros of US goods from approval to EU members. This comes as the EU primary focus to achieve a negotiated outcome with the United States to avert 30% Trump tariffs that will be imposed on August the 1st. The EU added that it would be in parallel press on with potential countermeasures. It said it would merge its two sets of possible tariffs of 21 billion euros and 72 billion euros into a single list. The United Kingdom's Competition and Markets Authority plans to designate Apple and Google with strategic market status, allowing it to force changes to their mobile platforms. This move aims to increase competition and benefit consumers, businesses, and app developers. Initial focus areas include App Store fees, ensuring fairer review processes, and allowing more payment options. Both tech giants have expressed concerns, citing potential impacts on privacy, innovation, and existing business models. Breaches could lead to a fine up to 10% of global turnover. Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson Zhao Jiankong has expressed his country's acknowledgement of India's positive move to resume instituting tourist visas to Chinese nationals. He added that facilitating cross-border travel is in the common interest of all parties. He further highlighted that China is willing to maintain communication and consultation with India to continuously improve the level of convenience in bilateral people-to-people exchanges. Investment Minister Khalid Al-Falih has arrived in Syria, leading a delegation of around 130 Saudi business people. They're expected to finalize deals worth approximately $4 billion, signaling Riyadh's commitment supporting Syria's recovery efforts. Al-Falih is scheduled to meet with Syrian leadership ahead of a two-day investment conference that opened today. Saudi Arabia has strong interest in Syria's energy, hospitality, and airport sectors. The two countries are expected to launch a joint business council to foster bilateral economic cooperation. In commodities sector, oil prices fell for the fourth consecutive session on Wednesday as investors assessed trade developments, including a U.S. tariff deal with Japan ahead of a U.S. talks data announcement. Brent crude futures were down 0.5% at $68.24 a barrel. U.S. West Texas Intermediate crude futures declined 0.5% at $64.98 per barrel. Moving on to global markets, which are showing a broadly positive trend, with Asian and European indices posting gains and U.S. futures indicating a strong opening. Tokyo's Nikkei 225 led the surge in Asia, jumping over 3.5%, while European benchmarks also saw significant increases. In the United States, S&P 500 futures were up 0.31%. Nasdaq futures rose 0.14% and Dow Jones Industrial Average futures hiked 0.53%. In Europe, the UK's FTSE 100 gained 0.44%. Germany's DAX jumped 0.68% and France's CAC 40 increased 1.42%. In Asia, the Shanghai Composite inched up 0.01%. Hong Kong's Hang Seng Index gained 1.62% and Japan's Nikkei 225 surged 3.51%.